myself such time as I may consume.
Gentlelady is recognized.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. After 23 short-term extensions, I'm glad that we have finally brought the long-term FAA authorization bill to the floor. 23 extensions are about 22 long. Unfortunately, the legislation also contains unnecessary language that would inject politics in what should otherwise be a clean bill to make the skies safer. Today's bill would change the requirements for unionization that have existed for more than 75 years. This politically driven legislation is being done unilaterally without consulting unions and the workers whom it will impact. During the 20th century, the rise of unions was quickly followed by the creation of the American middle class, the largest middle class on earth. And thanks to their safety protections, fair pay, and humane hours that were achieved by unionized labor for all the rest of us who labor, the American worker didn't just hear about the American dream. Meanwhile, the American corporations, including airlines, were rewarded with the best workers that the world had to offer. Over the years, a changing global economy and a deliberate effort to weaken unions has made life harder and harder for the middle class. In the aviation industry, airlines began to outsource repairs, often using counterfeit parts and even repairing airplanes in foreign countries, endangering our flying public. The unions fought these changes and tried to keep American workers in charge of protecting the American flying public. But over the objections of the unions, the airlines continued to outsource, sometimes resulting in very dangerous accidents. Today, it's more challenging than ever for a middle-class family to pay the rising medical bills, to put food on the table, and to afford a college education for the next generation. For so many families, the American dream has now become nothing more than a memory of times past. At a time when some of our nation's airlines are reporting record profits, nation workers are struggling to get by, I don't think we should be considering legislation that makes it harder for the middle class to survive. In state capitals and in the halls of Congress, the American worker has been under a sustained political attack. These attacks must not go undefended. For that reason, I cannot support this bill and ask for a no vote on the rule and the bill, and I reserve the balance of my time.
Gentlelady reserves the balance of her time.